Hello dear students, welcome to my online class. How are you two all? Hope all of you are doing well. As all of you know, now we are passing a very critical time for COVID-19. It is very sorrow to say that day by day the situation being more critical. On this crisis situation, we have to stay home for being safe. At first, I introduce myself. I am Sharna Das, lecturer, Department of ICT, Milestone College. Let's talk about our lesson. Today, we will discuss about first chapter. The name of the first chapter is Information and Communication Technology and our Bangladesh. In previous class, we discussed of this chapter from beginning to e-learning. So today we will discuss the rest of the topics of this chapter. Okay, let's start. E-governance and Bangladesh. What is e-governance? The application of electronic or digital method in the government administration is called e-governance. Dear students, listen carefully. The application of electronic or digital method in the government administration is called e-governance. Transparency and accountability are needed for a good governance. District offices of the Deputy Commissioners have e-service center in order to ensure easy, affordable and hassle-free services. Now, a service delivery of services that took 2 to 3 weeks in the past now takes only 2 to 5 days. On top of it, digitalization of the information has reduced the time in decision making by 80 to 90%. The manual process of paying gas, electricity, water bills is time consuming and troublesome. Sometimes the busy hours of a day are spent to pay the utility bills. Now, the bills can be paid either through online or cell phones. The target of the government is to ensure the better life standard and hassle-free life for each citizen. E-governance has made some services accessible 24 hours a day, 7 days a week and 360 days a year. Some of these services, for example, are ATM service, mobile banking, information services, etc. E-service and Bangladesh. Providing service through electronic system is called e-service. E-service ensures availability of services at low cost in the shortest possible time without much hassle. E-service has already been introduced to several ministries, departments and directorates of the government of Bangladesh. The digital edition of textbooks, e-settlement records, e-permit, e-ticket, telemedicine, e-tin registration and income tax calculation, etc. are the examples of e-service. E-permit. It is one of the primary services of the country. The sugar cane farmers of 15 sugar mills of the country get e-permit through the message option of the cell phone. E-permit is the official permission of the Sugar Mills Authority for the farmers to supply sugar canes in the fixed time. Electronic Money Transfer System (EMTS). Money can be sent at a low cost from one place to another quickly and safely through the Electronic Money Transfer System of Bangladesh Postal Department. It is possible to transfer BTT 50,000 in a 1 minute. This service is available in all post offices in Bangladesh. E-settlement record. The duplicate of land settlement records can be collected through this service. Previously, employees of the Land Settlement Department would supply the information to the application form Big Record Book after filling up the prescribed forms. But nowadays, this service is providing online. E-healthcare. Physicians in government health centers give advice on mobile phones. That is why government hospitals have been provided with mobile phones. E-ticketing and mobile ticketing of railway. Tickets of the intercity trains can be collected either through mobile phone or online. As a result, travelers can purchase the ticket at their convenience without going to ticket counters of a railway station. E-commerce and Bangladesh. What is e-commerce? Running business through the electronic medium is known as e-commerce. There are some terms and conditions in business. Firstly, the seller must have commodity. Secondly, the buyer will pay the price of product. This transaction requires direct communication of the seller and buyer. However, in the era of internet, nowadays seller may create a website and display the image of his product. The buyers, after choosing this commodity, pay the price and get it. The buyers have the facilities to pay the price through debit and credit cards. They can pay through mobile banking even. Thirdly, on receipt of the payment, the sellers either deliver the products themselves or by the courier. Another payment method is through courier service after receiving the price. The bill payment can also be done in the cash on delivery, that means COD. E-commerce has been gradually extending in Bangladesh since 2011-12. Two types of establishment are noticed in e-commerce like conventional business. One kind of establishment only sells their own product. Another kind sells the products of different companies. You have already watched advertisements of some websites on the internet, television, in the newspaper. ICT in a job sector of Bangladesh. Two types of impact of ICT are noticed. First, the introduction of ICT in the prevailing working sectors has enhanced the skills of the employees and extend the market. And second, ICT itself has created new job opportunities. Social networking and ICT. Social mobility and development require communication amongst individual human beings. So, social communications means interaction among people through virtual communication and networking. In other words, that what people create and exchange to communicate and express them by using internet and ICT is called social networking. Two most popular social networking websites are Facebook and Twitter. www.facebook.com. Facebook is a website of social networking system. Mark Zuckerberg, among with some of his friends, launched this site. According to www.statistica.com report of March 2015, the number of Facebook users in the world is 1415 million. www.twitter.com. Twitter is a social network too, but it has a basic difference with Facebook. The user have to express themselves and exchange opinions within 140 characters. That is why it can be called a website of microblogging. The message of 140 words is called the tweet. The tweet of tweeters are displayed their profile page. The members of the Twitter can follow their members to read their tweets. Those who follow their members are called followers. Entertainment and ICT. With the development of ICT, a new era in the entertainment world has started. It has occurred in two ways. First, how people consume entertainment, and second, a qualitative change is noticed in the different mediums of entertainment. New forms of entertainment have appeared with the development of ICT. Computer game is one of them. Digital Bangladesh. The present government has undertaken a plan to establish Digital Bangladesh for the first time. Bangladesh conquered its independence through enormous bloodshed in the Liberation War of 1971. We will be celebrating the Golden Jubilee in 2021. That is why we are determined to take our motherland and high peak success. Digital Bangladesh, it means the materialize the vision. At first, we should know what we mean by analog and digital. Analog signal is a kind of continuous and infinitely variable representation of data and information. Representation of any small amount of change in the temperature through a signal may be called an analog signal. However, analog signal may not always give information in precise accuracy and reliability. Digital signal convert the information into numbers, that means digit, and displays and stores the information in the numbers. It is called digital signal. It is generally quicker and easier to read than the analog signal one. What is Digital Bangladesh? Digital Bangladesh refers to a modern Bangladesh development with the help of ICT. The objectives of Digital Bangladesh are to ensure better education and health and more job opportunities and eradicates of poverty. The fundamental aim underlying Digital Bangladesh is to ensure democracy, human rights, transparency, accountability, and justice with the maximum utility of technology. In order to fulfill the object of Digital Bangladesh, the government has focused on 4 specific factors: human resource development, participatory citizenship, civil services information, and inclusion of technology in everyday life. We are getting high-speed internet connection as we are connecting to the submarine cable. Setting up optical fiber connection throughout the country. An initiative is taken to provide the internet service to remote area. Most of the people of our country live in the village. The first step to Digital Bangladesh is bringing these village people to the network of ICT services. The standard of education of college and university should be enhanced, and good number of students should be scaled up in ICT. Transparency should be ensured through e-governance. The new generation should be encouraged to use their innovative power and coordinate between universities and information and communication technology is must that we can make a real Digital Bangladesh. Okay, dear students, no more today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask your subject teacher. Of course, we have to stay home and strictly maintain the physical distance of 1 meter from each other to save our family, to save our country. Okay, good luck. Thanks to all.